Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for February. If you're new, welcome. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Let's see what we had for you. I had some time off, so we're going to just start with February, okay guys? I did post lots of other videos for January, so if you're getting this at the back end of January and you want to look back, go ahead and check out on the channel. Let's see what we have. Taurus, January. One of Keys, the architect. You're starting to build now. Now's the time where you can build, make plans. Get a vision board out, guys. I'm sick of telling people, listen, get a vision board out. Even if you're not looking at it every day, your eyes catch it, okay? The lookout, here you go. So yeah, you need to plan ahead because this looks like there's a tower coming your way. So if we do the prep work, we can avoid it because a lot of people are going through major tower moments where they're letting go of things in their life they've been holding on to that are not serving them. A lot of people are not liking it because it's the change, right? A lot of people are scared of the change, but if you've been doing the ascension work, I can tell you that you will be okay on the other side of this, much more powerful when you've let go of things that are not serving you here. It definitely feels like somebody's looking for you. King of Forces is somebody who's coming in swiftly, could be an air sign, and we see this lookout here. So we do see that somebody's looking for you and you're trying to rebuild. So you could have already even experienced this tower moment, but I feel like you're trying to rebuild your life. And now this person is going through their tower moment. They're looking for you. I don't feel like you seem to be in different places. So, with this between you. So it's like this huge thing between two people and you're trying to rebuild after. And now they're looking for you, looking for their support. They're realizing the King of Forces is somebody who's ascending, so they're realizing what they lost when they lost you, this person. If you was always the one that fixed things, you was always the one that was driving the relationship, this is somebody kind of feeling lost without you and feeling like they're, what do they call it, up the creek without a paddle. I was gonna say something else, but I'm from Yorkshire, so yeah, wouldn't have been too nice. But this is somebody feeling the loss of you definitely during February, but they'll get the right information that, you was the one that was the architect here. You was the one who was putting in all this effort. Okay, so we see the Knight of Cups turn over, Nine of Cups. This is somebody realizing that you're their one, you're their ninth cup. You might have given them everything they wish for, so you might have done too much for them. And then you realize when you do too much, it actually turns into a badness rather than a goodness. This Nine of Cups is King Midas. So we know the story of King Midas. He wishes for everything he touches to turn to gold. And then when everything turns to gold, you've got nothing left to eat. You've got nothing left to love, nothing. So I feel like this person, somebody's thinking about you. They've got nothing left. They wanted everything to be maybe too perfect, or felt that, I could do better or something. The grass was greener out there, and now, their world is on fire here. So this is definitely somebody making a wish here. They haven't reached out with an offer yet. This Knight of Cups has his arms behind his back here. So I definitely feel like this is not somebody who's made you an offer or come forward yet. They're going through this realization. They could be going through their own tower moment. If you haven't already experienced it, it's your tower moment that's coming, and you're going to have to rebuild after this. It will feel like this person is the one for you with the Ninth Cup, because usually this is somebody who's leaving with the 8 cups that they're leaving to find their Ninth Cup. So you're trying to rebuild and find your way here. Aquarius season will be about that detachment and trying to focus on self and rebuilding. Usually Aquarians are about humanity and giving back and things like that. But I feel like you've done that. You've overly done that with this Nine of Cups. So I feel because you've overly gave and, that goodness that you were first giving has now turned into a negative. You're now seeing that the tower here, everything burning because you overly gave, and this person had their hands behind their back and wasn't giving anything. So let's see, Six of Swords here. This is people moving on, looking to travel as well here, and the Page of Cups. So this person will come to the conclusion that you was the one building and holding together. You was the foundation of the whole relationship, even if it was all a family situation going on. You was probably the one who was doing the utmost. And although they're learning this with it being a page, they still have a long way to go. This page is somebody who's now ready to reveal their true self. So I do feel like this person, they might communicate the very soft messages like, I'm sorry, I love you, and things like that, almost childlike, that, you know, they're just learning to love. You'll see a very vulnerable side of them. I feel if you're thinking more positively, you will look at their communication for what it is. You already know, in this sense, if you've been through the tower and you're this architect now, you already know that, you know, this could have been something, but you took my goodness, you know, as a weakness. You took my kindness as a weakness and turned it into something bad here. So you already know that, and you're moving through this. So you would look at this as what it is, a genuine person communicating their true feelings. If you look at this person and think, you know what, you're still lying, then this is them still needing to learn, but also they're very vulnerable right now. The Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it could be that the tables have turned. You may have been the vulnerable straight after, you know, you've realized they're not giving me any love. You could have felt hurt, and even maybe back to a stage of that inner child being hurt and rejected. So it's like even you picking up your own inner child and loving it and moving forward here. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is good fortune coming your way, a wish being granted even. So that is that Nine of Cups as well. That wish will be granted and things will change here. With change, we usually do see a tower, right? We usually are redirected. So it can even be for some people, you have a problem with housing or a travel, and you know there'll be some changes, but it'll be for the better, some unexpected changes. Ten of Swords, we're all seeing this. We're now dealing with that unfinished business. We have all these retrogrades going on. I've put the videos out there so you can check them out, but we're now dealing and getting to the bottom. Even if it's painful to look back, we're doing it and we're doing the work, and this is what will change things forever. Six of Pentacles, yeah, look, this person asking you to sacrifice yourself without giving anything back. So it ends up being you're spreading your energy too thinly and everywhere else, and nobody, you know, only person who ends up like this, backstabbed, is you, because you've give too much and you just like, I'm done with that. Ten of Swords, I'm done. I can't feel this pain anymore. I can't self-sacrifice to help lift somebody up when they don't want to help themselves, right? So although you'll look at this person and their communication as, you know, honest or very vulnerable, you'll see them for the first time how they actually are. Queen of Cups, they could have mother issues, or you could, this is why you've overly gave in love. You could have felt like, you know, you never got any as a child, so now you overly give to people, or in relationships you're overly giving, then you end up not receiving anything. So you've learned how to give to try and keep people in your life, but not how to receive. And this is what you're doing now. You're like, okay, if I'm not going to receive, if it's not going to be balanced with the Six of Pentacles, I'm not going to give my love either. I'm going to love myself during this process, because it is a very difficult process here. The Star, so you're right on track to get what it is that you're working towards on your divine path here. You will get your wish. We have two cards here stating that you will get your wish. And if it is for communication or some sort of confirmation, you will definitely get this in February, whether it be a sign or this person messaging you here, the Devil. So be careful with this devil energy. This is addictions that we still need to get rid of, codependencies, things like that, okay? It could, for some, indicate, you know, it's a Capricorn or another earth sign. We have water and air, and all the signs will generally come out. It could be that you're dealing with somebody younger and they have these addictions that they're still dealing with. They're still tormented by them. So do, you know, remember that not to overly give yourself. You're not supposed to pour from your cup. You're supposed to allow your cup to overflow to fill other people's. A lot of people, you know, they end up pouring from their cup and end up on empty. We can't help people out of their addictions if they don't want to help themselves. They've got to look at what's hurting them and forcing them, right? So if it's you who needs to look at the addictions, then that's what we'll do. Look at the pain that you're not wanting to face. Views of the ego. So somebody is going through like the downfall of the ego, and it's very hard to look if this is ourself, right? If it's ourself with the problems, or, you know, a lot of people don't want to do it. If it's your soulmate that's looking at themselves, it's a very difficult time, because the downfall of the ego, it really does hurt, you know? When you hit that ground, it comes with a bump. So they're looking at it through a warped perspective at the moment, that, you know, nothing's their fault and things. And when we are going through spiritual growth, we do learn that, you know, first we'll blame another person, then we'll blame ourselves, and then we'll realize nobody's to blame. It's here, we're here as a test. So the crumbling, we definitely see this tower for you, but if we can see this beautiful representation, you know, allowing things to crumble down, this 10 of Swords, allowing this to be the last time, what awaits you on the other side of that tower is something beautiful, right? You can almost see through this tower now that there is good that will come from this. Okay, guys? Good luck.